somebody. Choose. Funny thing about hate, the people that say they can't stand you know everything about you. Every live stream, every post, every move. That's not hate, that's obsession. Run it. Why you watching me if you don't like me? Why are you clocking me? Every upload, every stream, every word I speak. You know my whole life better than the folks that sit with me. Why you watching me? Talking crazy, but you boosting me. You call it hate, I call it free publicity. You in the comments every day promoting me. Why you watching me? You say I'm fake, but you never miss a show. Notifications on front row, screenshot queen. Got photos on your phone, studying my life while neglecting your own. Every week another rumor gets spun. Same five people talking under everyone, claiming that they win it, claiming that they won. But somehow I'm still the topic every month. Ain't that funny? You know my schedule, you know my guests, you know my circle, you know my steps. Know every sentence, know every laugh, know every live stream, from beginning to last. Girl, that's work. Should've sent the resume. Spent 10 years watching me and still ain't get paid. Meanwhile I'm building while you sitting in rage, trying to stop my shine while giving me engagement. Why you watching me if you don't like me? Why are you clocking me? Every upload, every stream, every word I speak. You know my whole life better than the folks that sit with me. Why you watching me? Talking crazy, but you're boosting me. You call it hate, I call it free publicity. You in the comments every day promoting me. Why you watching me? Yeah, YouTube streets got detectives on patrol. Whole channel built around another woman's goals. Breaking down thumbnails, breaking down clothes, breaking down friendships, breaking down souls. Talking all day but accomplishing none. Living through drama like it's oxygen. Trying to recruit every bit of little frame, building fake armies that collapse in the end. See, I learned something. Misery needs company. Happy people don't spend years on a hunting spree. Successful folks ain't checking who I talk to. Successful folks too busy making boss moves. The math ain't mathing. Let's be factual. If I was irrelevant, why you so attached to me? If I was finished, why you still react to me? You built your platform off reacting to me. I don't fear criticism. Criticism helps people grow. But obsession, that's different. Imagine waking up every day to monitor somebody you claim you don't like. That's not power, that's a prison. And you built the cell yourself. Yeah. God got me walking and I know who I am. Can't no comment section cancel God's plan. People throw stones when they don't understand, but every attack on the strict is the stand. I pray for my enemies, wish them healing too, cause carrying that much anger got a cost to you. While you counting my blessings, I'm counting mine. While you studying my life, I'm improving mine. See the difference? One road builds, one road destroys. One creates peace, one just creates noise. And when the camera's off and the live stream ends, you still gotta face yourself, my friend. Why you watching me if you don't like me? Why are you clocking me? Every upload, every stream, every word I speak. You know my whole life better than the folks that sit with me. Why you watching me? Keep talking, keep posting, keep obsessing, keep proving my point. Some people spend their whole lives trying to become somebody. Others spend their whole lives watching somebody become somebody. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Don't make eye contact. I move like truth in a crowded room, unnoticed, until it's too late. Snap, snap, file one. Hypocrisy. File 2, rejection. File 3, denial. Let's open the case. Let's open the case. Yeah. Look in the mirror, don't dodge that truth. All that preaching, but your hands stay loose. Talk accountability till it points at you. Then it's silence when the receipts come through. Karma, don't forget no names. Every screenshot still plays the game. You throw dirt, but you stay the same. I just let facts do all the flame. Yeah, I seen the shift when the narrative flip. Same voices loud, but they edited clips. Talking moral high ground with a shaky grip. Why they hide their own past in a broken zip? I don't need opinions, I read between lines. Watch how they switch when the pressure aligns. One day love, next day they sign on a pylon wave just to feel the line. But I came from blocks where the real don't fold, where you stand on truth even when it gets cold. Y'all build on hype, I build on soul. Then watch the whole story unfold. Yeah, I see it. Don't act holy now. Record scratch, click, 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 click. Look in the mirror, don't dodge that truth. All that preaching, but your hands stay loose. Talk accountability till it points at you. Then it's silence when the receipts come through. Karma, don't forget no names. Every screenshot still plays the game. You throw dirt, but you stay the same. I just let facts do all the flame. Now let's talk energy, let's talk intent. How every movement got the angle is spent. One voice sparks it, then the mob gets sent. But nobody asks where the truth really went. Funny how justice only loud when it's safe, but goes real quiet when it's their own case. I don't chase clout, I don't need that space. I let silence expose what they erase. You can't build real off fake outrage. Can't write truth from a scripted page. Karma's patient, don't rush that stage. But when it lands, it clears the cage. File closed. But the mirror still open. Snap.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? I hope you can hear me. It's your girl Golden. I'm back. And I had some things I wanted to come and talk about this evening. And y'all will be surprised. I have a special guest with me here this evening as well. But I hope everybody's doing okay. It is kind of later here, so I'm going live kind of late. It's 10:30 p.m. here Eastern Time in the Carolinas. And it was a pretty interesting day. I will say that. It was a pretty interesting day. It was very busy. I had some admin work I had to take care of. Had to go downtown. You know what? Be downtown. But few of those things going on. It was very, very hot here today, about 100 degrees. Child, I was about done with it. I did not want to be out there in that heat, but you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, it's a nice evening now. I hope you guys is having, a wonderful day, or respectfully morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and whatever time zone you're in. But I got a few things that I want to discuss, and I want to introduce child because I know y'all been asking me and wondering where's your girl. She's been busy, but she's here tonight. So y'all, I got Nafisa in the building with me tonight, y'all, and we got a few things we're gonna get into and discuss. So what's up, Nafisa girl? How you doing? What's going on? How you been?
What's up, my sister boo?
Child, it's been a time. I've been going through. I've been walking through the valley of the shadow of death. No, I'm just kidding.
These
But
YouTube streets are crazy. These YouTube streets are pathetic, really.
pathetic for real. Yeah.
Yes.
How you been? What's been going on with you, before we get into what we want to talk about?
Just working on stuff, trying to stay out of trouble, coming up with new recipes, and hopefully I might be doing a small little event with my I'm gonna do a vegetarian cheesesteak. It's like my best with the Italian bread and all. So I might be doing that tomorrow for some people. Just
Oh my,
trying to make it out here.
that sounds really good. Oh my God. I know your
It's
recipes are
really good.
dope. That sounds
My
really
cousin
good.
just called me. I made like this veggie chicken salad, right? And she texted me and she was like, "Nafisa, I thought you didn't eat meat. Is this chicken?" And I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm just good at what I do. I show people what's possible. I don't cook meat. You know what I mean?" She's
What
like,
do
"This
you
isn't
what do you
meat."
what do you make it with? Do you make it with
Um, it's
what?
vegetarian, not vegan. So it's like a loaf that I use,
Hmm.
and I like season it, cut it all up, and I season it, and it's made out of like egg. It has egg so like if you're a pure vegan, this wouldn't be for you. But
Right, right.
it's a very healthy meal. It has like green pepper, green pepper, red pepper, um and the loaf is like mixed up. It looks like a chicken salad, like tuna fish salad or chicken salad. And I use Duke's mayo, but I do have a vegan mayo that I do make that I want to try it with that. And but I
That
love me
sounds.
some Duke. I love Duke's. I'm not a Hellman's girl. I'm a Duke's girl.
Do
And
you ever cook with jackfruit? Have you ever cooked
yeah,
any
this
dish?
this has that. This has that in it. This has like
Okay,
some jackfruit, mushroom, and like the pea stuff and egg white. No, I don't. I'm not a soy girl. I'm not a
right,
soy
right.
girl. I'm just not.
You
I
can't
mean,
have too
it
much.
like the Chinese know how to make it really good though. I don't know how to make that stuff.
Hey, happy life. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in. And for
Hello.
everybody who may be here, that's just laying back in the cut, you know what I mean, and kicking it. We can feel your presence. We appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much for that. I hope you all are having a good day. What types of foods y'all like to eat? Oh, child, we foodies. We could talk about that for a long period.
Mhm.
But
I
we
can't
got
wait
some
until
stuff.
we do a live. I can't wait until we do a live on the where you make your food, like the meat version, and then I'll do like the
Yeah, and you make the
that's gonna be
vegetarian
fun.
version.
Yes, that's gonna
That's
be
definitely
fun.
gonna be fun. That's definitely gonna be fun though. But yeah, girl, child, it's been crazy out here in these YouTube streets. I don't know how much of this you've been seeing or able to catch, but it's been a whirlwind. And I heard some themes today, child.
Mm.
Conversations about, And I was just like, interesting conversation.
Do you do you
So
have
yeah, that's
like
what
are
I'm
we
about.
gonna listen to it?
Yeah. So
Oh,
let's go hop right into it. I want you to listen to something real quick. This is a conversation some folks was having. And honestly, very interesting. We're gonna break it all down. Okay. We got some things here that I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna have to just get on these people's level. Like, I guess I'm
uh,
gonna just have to like bring some receipts, right? Hey
yes.
Blueberry, what's up, Blueberry? How you doing?
Hi, Blueberry.
And then, oh, Happy Life said cheese pizza, Philadelphia cheesesteak, American cheeseburger,
Oh,
flat
I do
meat.
it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing the Philly
That's
cheesesteak, but
the
I'm gonna do it different though. I'm gonna do mine with the with mozzarella, parmesan, and Munster. So
mmm.
yeah.
That sounds good. But
But you
yeah,
gotta
let's
have
listen to this
mushrooms and you
audio.
gotta have green pepper. You gotta have green pepper, red pepper,
Definitely.
and mushroom. You and of course your onion. And then I do my hots on the side. I do like a little hots where if you want hots on there. And I want to do one with I want to do one with a little Old Bay on the top. Hi, Blueberry.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry.
I'll take pictures.
Yeah, and then I like how you plate your food too. Like you do like
Yeah, I
me,
love plating. I
plating
love
your
plating.
food where it look like really presentable. I love people who plate their food like that.
We gonna do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's so easy. You just need a napkin and a good knife and a drizzle. So and I can teach you how to do a drizzle. You don't even need the thing. You can just cut your little your bag, like your Ziploc bag, make a
Let
little
it drip
and make
out.
the size hole you want. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at you, are all culinary. But yeah, let's listen to this audio together real quick because I don't want to hold people up too long. I know it's already later than what I usually come live, so I appreciate everybody for coming this late to kick it with me. Because usually, I try to do like 11 a.m. to in the afternoon for me, and then I know other people are in different time zones, so it can be like all different times. So, but anyway, this is an audio that I heard today talking about me clearly. And I was just like, this is interesting because I remember this time and I remember that things kind of did not go down like that. And I know you was right there as well. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna be talking about this person because this person is very problematic. And
Okay.
I don't really know why. And at first I didn't know because child, you know how I am. I'm just very nice and too loving and too friendly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you tried to tell me, girl. You tried to tell me. But let's go
It's
ahead and
okay.
get into it.
That's what I love
Let's get into
about you.
this.
It's what I love about you. So don't ever change. You know what I mean? You just could be smarter. Just get more smarter. Keep that head on a swivel.
You got to out here. You can't because you just never know who people are and what their intentions are. But yeah, let's listen to this real quick and then we'll have a chit chat.
Okay.
I was watching an old live of mine the other day and heard Maggie saying some very interesting things. It was about when Murph contacted Golden and said to Golden, I don't like how you're being treated by Maggie. And the things that Maggie was saying were so interesting. So interesting. Because Golden used to, and one of the things that Maggie said was, and why it's so creepy that your mother is writing me poetry. Do you all remember that?
Yes.
And Golden was writing poetry to her cousin Maggie, and they've both admitted recently that they flirt with both sexes, right? Maggie said it, but Golden meant it. And Maggie said, yeah, it's fun, but I don't mean it. But Golden means it. Allegedly. And I would know.
Mm-hmm.
I would know because that's what she did with me. even though I had said I was not interested in anyone ever again, because we were talking offline. You know, I was telling her about my life and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, she just ignores boundaries and likes to cross them. Yes, Polly. Maybe she needs to have a conversation with her mother. Yeah, and
and that's what I found. Let me be a little bit petty. When Imani said that I need to mind my own business when it came to speaking about you, Nick, because I didn't know the context of what was after happening between you and Golden. Mm-hmm. So those words are going to come back to you. So here you go, Imani. Have a conversation with Golden.
Yeah, you might want to, Imani. You might want to ask Golden
what the real reason is.
What things she was saying to me that might upset me, seeing as I was not interested in Golden. She was ignoring that I wasn't interested in anyone, but that didn't stop her pushing the envelope with me, saying little bits here and there, sending me a very strange video of her dancing and singing along to
Aaliyah more.
An Aaliyah song. More than a woman. She put me in a very. So this is what I understand. This is how I can actually empathise with Ralph, thinking that she was setting him up for SA. I know because I know.
Yeah.
She was crossing boundaries with me and being kind of weird. And
she's trying to do a little.
and I didn't appreciate it because that girl is 20 years younger than me, and I found it very creepy what she was doing.
Yeah.
What the fuck you got?
I found it very fucking creepy what she was doing. So I was happy. When she was treating me with a great disrespect after the thing that happened on Auntie Leah's channel. And I was like, thank God I'm away from that girl. Thank God I'm away from her. And let me just add one more on here. One more thing to this story. She did it to a friend of mine who's a man as well. I'm not gonna name names, but I heard from his own mouth that she did that to him as well. So what the fuck is her game? She crosses boundaries. She's disrespectful.
Wow.
She is a creepy weirdo.
Yeah.
She's dangerous because she plays dangerous games.
That's where we get enough fun. So Snoopy, that's where we get enough funny energy from. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the tea is hot, Kwee. The tea is hot.
Gee.
Yeah. I feel a bit relieved now, having been able to say that. And I'm sorry, Golden, but it's your own fault.
Hold on, before some like, boy, what a tangle where we live. My Lord, that just took my breath away. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so this is why I'm like, have you told Imani, Golden, what you did to me? The fence is for Nick. and did you tell Ralph the things that you did to me? Is that why he's coming after me? Like, what?
All right, insert quick laugh moment. Like, let's just go ahead and just laugh, child, because I cannot. And I'm going to play it a second time. I'm so sorry, you all, because I know that, child, listening to that it's difficult. So,
Oh my God, how much longer is that? How much longer is that? Did we get through at least half?
it's not that much longer left to
Okay,
it,
so
but
look, I'm gonna tell you this. I can take that, and I can't take that and like all in like that. Like I have to take it in doses because it's like I'm gonna smoke a bowl. All right, like I'm gonna tell you this right now. No, look. I
we can take
know
a call
everything.
break if we
No,
need to
seriously,
before.
seriously, this is so freaking. I've been waiting for this day. Like that's the only thing that's good about this, and it's going to be good. It's just like right now it's just a band-aid being taken off, and like this is she's not, she's a dangerous person, and we're going to speak about this online. This is very important. Okay, let me just breathe. Okay.
Wait, because everybody said let's all smoke a bowl break. So you want to take a quick song break
Yeah,
while we
I
get
need to my like seriously because
we
like
need
my
something.
heart is pounding.
We
My
need
heart is
something.
pounding.
All
Yeah.
right, let's do a little quick song break and we take a quick break and then we gonna come back and
Yes.
dive right into it, y'all. All
Don't
right,
play nothing
let's
that's
go.
gonna rile me up. I'm telling.
I'm
I'm
not
just
gonna play
kidding.
this one.
No.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh
God. Like
my
I
God.
just can't do it. Like I'm just like, are we
This
serious right now? And you know that there's people that spin around like
this is
you're
eye
clearly a liar.
opening.
Yeah, but you know, you did try to tell me, girl. You did.
No. But this is on another level. You're gonna see too. You're gonna see
Yeah.
too. This is on another
Let's
level.
take a quick song break and we'll come
All
right
right.
back, y'all. Everybody brace yourself.
Whew.
Yeah. Internet got everybody acting now. Everybody realtor receipts pop out. Ooh. Whole time. Half these wars got sponsorships attached. Facts. Ding. Came in humble, peeping vibes first. Everybody got a story who rehearsed worse. One loud say villain, next string queen. Whole timeline living off clips and memes. Clock it, screenshot, text, crop context, then turn pain into profit monetized. Spinning if you say, let me hear both sides. Now they looking funny cause you think with your mind. Girl, bye. Whole sector built off selective outrage, fake tears, fake growth, fake healing stages. Everybody reach peace till the views drop low, then another fake fallout for the next show. Whole time fat. I don't move with mobs, I observe first. Cause loud opinions don't decide what truth worth. Every villain ain't evil in disguise. Every angel ain't honest behind lies. Preach. I stand on business, not delusion. Half these friendships, strategic fusion. Views go up when the fake beef fly. Then they backstage laughing after live stream night. Facts. Stand on business, tiptoes planted. Everybody tough when attention granted. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Truth don't switch, cause emotions Some people don't want peace, they want leverage. Your platform, your audience, your presence. Soon as you distance yourself and move wise, now they online remixing history with lies. Funny how boundaries reveal folks quick. Toxic people panic when they losing their grip. 1 week, enemies next week, friends again. Y'all don't got drama, y'all got marketing plans. Clicks, downloads, chats, reaction views. Truth become optional when money involved too. Everybody scream real to reality sting. Then honesty suddenly offensive again. That part. I don't hate you, I just see clearer now. Some people love chaos more than connection. Some people only loyal when they need protection. I stand on business, solid pressure. Can't buy integrity with views or extras. Everybody asking for digital consumption. Whole lot of chaos for online discussion. Facts. Stand on business, no pretending. Truth stay truth when the trending in. And I won't fall just to fit online. Cause truth don't pick sides. Truth survives. Truth survives. Truth survives. lot of these friendships transactional. A lot of this outrage profitable. Truth survive. Truth survive. Truth survive.
All right, y'all. Thank you for that, Blueberry. We are back. We back after that little song break, y'all. We had to get ourselves together. And so, yeah, you want to continue with the audio, girl. It's a little bit more. And like I was saying, Mama Warrior is here as well. And so,
Hi,
yeah,
Mom.
she knows everything.
Darling. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody.
She knows everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, I
we're
do.
always together.
Oh yeah. She's
What?
and guess what? Guess what? You want to know what else? I just want to say this really quick. Mama, I know you understand how patient I am. I know you can see that right now.
Right.
What
Yeah.
from the time what has it been like? It's been a while now. It's been over 2 years now, right?
Basically.
Yeah. So
Basically.
I mean, like, come on now.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
All right now.
Well, let's try. We gotta listen to the rest, y'all. Let's get back to it.
If you, and who else has she done this to? Because that whole Love Jones thing, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand what was going on there.
All right. So, shall we play it one more time, or y'all heard enough, right?
Just let's get it over with. Let's just get it over with so I can see all of what this whole, so I can understand what her scheme is, even though I already know how she was from the beginning. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me just hear the rest of it. So, because I already knew anyway, and now I'm gonna like have to go inside the hole, down the hole, into a portal now, and that's fine. So let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I was watching an old live of mine the other day and heard Maggie saying some very interesting things. It was about when Murph contacted Golden and said to Golden, I don't like how you're being treated by Maggie. And the things that Maggie was saying were so interesting. So interesting. Because Golden used to, and one of the things that Maggie said was, and why it's so creepy that your mother is writing me poetry. Do you all remember that?
Yes.
And Golden was writing poetry to her cousin Maggie. And they've both admitted recently that they flirt with both sexes, right? Maggie said it, but Golden meant it. And Maggie said, yeah, it's fun, but I don't mean it. But Golden means it. Allegedly. And I would know.
Mm-hmm.
I would know. Because that's what she did with me. Even though I had said I was not interested in anyone ever again, because we were talking offline. I was telling her about my life and blah blah blah. But she just ignores boundaries and likes to cross them. Yes, Polly. Maybe she needs to have a conversation with her mother. Yeah, and
And that's what I found. Let me be a little bit petty. When Imani said that I need to mind my own business when it came to speaking about you, Nick, because I didn't know the context of what was after happening between you and Golden.
Mhm.
Those words are going to come back to you. So here you go, Imani. Have a conversation with Golden.
Yeah, you might want to, Imani, you might want to ask Golden
What the real reason is.
what things she was saying to me
Mm-hmm.
that might upset me seeing as I was seeing as I was not interested in Golden. She was ignoring that I wasn't interested in anyone, but that didn't stop her pushing the envelope with me, saying little bits here and there, sending me a very strange video of her dancing and singing along to
Aaliyah more.
a Aaliyah song. More than a woman. But she put me in a very. So this is what I understand. This is how I can actually empathise with Ralph, thinking that she was setting him up for SA. I know because I know.
Yeah.
She was crossing boundaries with me and being kind of weird. And
she's trying to do a little.
and I didn't appreciate it because that girl is 20 years younger than me, and I found it very creepy what she was doing.
Yeah.
What the fuck you got?
I found it very fucking creepy what she was doing. So I was happy. When she was treating me with a great disrespect after the thing that happened on Auntie Leah's channel. And I was like, thank God I'm away from that girl. Thank God I'm away from her. And I was, and let me just add one more on here. One more thing to this story. She did it to a friend of mine who's a man as well. I'm not gonna name names, but I heard from his own mouth that she did that to him as well. So what the fuck is her game? She crosses boundaries. She's disrespectful.
Wow.
She is a creepy weirdo.
Yeah.
She's dangerous because she plays dangerous games.
That's where we get enough fun. So Snoopy, that's where we been getting enough funny energy from. Like, this. Oh.
Yeah, the tea is hot, Kwee. The tea is hot.
Gee.
Yeah. I feel a bit relieved now, having been able to say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Golden, but it's your own fault.
Hold on, before some, like, boy, what a tangle where we weave. My Lord, that just took my breath away. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so this is why I'm like, have you told Imani, Golden, what you did to me? The fence is for Nick. and did you tell Ralph the things that you did to me? Is that why he's coming after me? Like, what? If you, and who else has she done this to? Because, you know, that whole Love Jones thing, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand what was going on there.
All right, so we made it through it, y'all. That's the end of the audio right there. I mean, there was a live, and there's a lot more that was said as well, but that's just the clip that I have right here.
I'm going to let you ladies speak first. I'm going to let Nafisa and Golden speak first. And then after you speak, Mama Warrior's going to have her say at it because I was actually a witness to all these conversations. And I'm going to put it right and I'm going to put it straight once and for all.
Mm-hmm. So, Nafisa, I'm going to let you go ahead and start because, you know, you tried to tell me and you was just like, you know what you said.
Well, what it was is that I just had a feeling because I really felt like that sister connection with you right away, and I could feel her energy right there. I just never really like, even though Nick, everybody was cool with her in the beginning when I met her over at Dee's channel, but I'm gonna tell you that this woman is dangerous. She's dangerous, and I never like, even though I was cordial with her when I was over there on Dee's, I never like you know what I mean? Like got too close with her. I always felt like my spirit always told me stay away from her. You know what I mean? Like still be cordial. I don't want to start anything, but like I'm not gonna be getting as close with her as I see other people. And after the thing happened with D, that really made me see that she makes things up because she did it like my second. I saw that she made things up like that, like the day I met Ralph, the day I met you, it was the day that I was on that thing on Maggie's channel. And then when I saw what she was saying with Ralph there, even if other people have a bad, experience with D themselves. What I'm saying is that I didn't. I'm sure other people did because there was beef everywhere. There's always people roasting, you know. But what I'm saying is that I don't care about like the drama and everything's going on. But when I see that you lie like right in my face, and I know that I know you're lying about what you're saying, and and I got all of these people. It's my first time ever like on a StreamYard or whatever I was on like this, but my face was on there because I wanted like she lies. And so and then the way that she was just the whole thing with Murph, and it's just I don't even want to get into all of that. What I'm saying is that like this woman is really dangerous, and I don't like we need to get it out there because plus I know how you are, and Mama's right. Like whenever I call, whenever we're on the phone, sometimes me and Golden has been on the phone for hours. Mama's right there. It's not, you know what I mean? Sometimes like maybe she'll leave the room or whatever like that, but she's right there. Like she knows everything that's going on. And I see things that are going on with the different channels. I see people lie. I know who the liars are. And she's definitely, I don't know if she's sent, and that's what I mean by this is a lot more deeper. I don't know if she's sent by someone, if she's, like a part of this, what do you call it? When you, what's that word that astroturfing? That a lot of the people come from, there's good people that come out of the UK, but there's a big operation that comes from the UK where people come in and they
Mm.
infiltrate into like seriously like this now because this was my feeling, you know what I mean? And I didn't even know anything that was going on until her and like when Murph and like remember she was saying that she was mad at Murph, but she was a part of that whole thing with Murph with them with that whole lie with that they lied on D with. That was she was a part of that. She kept on trying to stuff Murph down our throats. It was just absolutely insane. And so when I met you afterwards, I remember we were on your live for like hours, and she was on there with us. You know what I mean? And I was talking to
Yep.
her, and she was like falling asleep. She just stayed there. Like I felt like I did want to just kind of like talk to you, but you know what I mean? She was just there,
Cutting you off and
and she was
being
just
rude.
lingering.
Yeah, trying to control how you talk and your
Yes.
tone of voice and all of that. Which she told me that multiple times before too, saying that, "Oh, Golden, you just talk so loud, and you just this is how we talk. Why
And
is
she
there so much
and I
about?"
knew she was saying stuff I didn't know about that. I didn't know that she was saying like I was a bad person and stuff. I had no idea about that. But I knew she was like pestering you or something because whenever we would do a live and sometimes it would be fun, you would always be getting like these texts like mute or, like she's not a good like she goes into
She used
people's
to
circles
always
and
try to say,
infiltrates.
she used to try to always say, "Oh, Nafisa is just so loud and she talks too fast, and you need to get her off of your channel because it's not a good look. You need to get her off of your channel."
Yes. You see what I
Why
mean?
would they want
And
to do that? Why
And
would they talk?
you know for a fact that even though I said like, look, I don't want to say anything negative. I mean, we went a long time. I never said anything bad about her. You want to know why? Even though that I had a bad feeling and that was my intuition, I I I knew that she was just not good. And I knew that I had to keep that to myself because I don't want to control what other people do. but I knew what was going on. And then finally, like almost like recently, like you kind of like I'm like she was the one who was doing. I don't know her. That's why I can't say anything. I've never talked to her on the phone. I've only just avoided her as far as I'm concerned. Like just be cordial when she's around and avoid, because my spirit's like not her. Like she's not good. But we had some good times. Remember, I even said it in the middle of our lives. I'm really glad I gave you a chance. Like she was really sweet. I was like, I really wasn't. Remember, like I even was honest about like I don't really fuck with you. Excuse my language, like.
How I first met her, she was in chats and stuff, right? And I would see people in chats, like I always do. And I speak, what I'm saying? I speak to everybody. Like if somebody say hi to me, I say hi back. If it's joking or, good energy and
Mhm.
stuff going on in the chat, I like to laugh and clown and have a good time. So I first started seeing her in chats. And it all started with Jaguar, right?
Mhm.
Then, at least for when I entered, it started with Jaguar. I don't know where she was before that. I met her during the Jaguar days
Mhm.
and
So did
seeing
I.
and around on channels that was associated or connected with Jaguar and all of the things. But
Mhm.
I think a lot of people come from the Atwoods, but I can't be sure. That's what people have been saying. A lot of these people started off at Atwoods. I didn't used to watch the Atwoods until Jag told us about the
Mhm.
Atwoods.
Mhm.
Go watch the Atlas. But some of these people were over there first before they even came around Jag and anywhere in the black tea sector, right? So this is what I'm being told. So
Mhm.
I also saw another person, and I don't know who they were, but they will always be a moderator in a lot of different channels that frequent Jaguar. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm. I
either
know.
in other channels and stuff like that. So this person, again, when I'm in chats, I hang out, I kick it, I have a good time, I talk to people. I'm really a nice person. Like that's literally how I like to rock. So this person was trying to tell me or reached out to me and said that they can help me grow my channel and all of the things, right? So I'm like, okay, if you got any advice or tips and anything like that, that's great. Thank you. I'll take some advice because I was trying to grow my channel and still it ain't grown that much. That's another story for another day. But anyway, so this person was a moderator in a lot of places with a wrench. Okay. And so that person wanted to come along and help me grow the channel. All right, cool. They're
We're
giving me
going to talk
advice.
about that.
They're giving me advice. They tell me what to
We're gonna
do. We're sitting on the phone talking to this person for
Yeah.
hours as well. And I think a lot of people are familiar with who that person is.
I will take care of that.
And so that person is the one that started slowly introducing me to other people and connecting me with them because I guess these were the people who had skill sets that could help with the channel. So y'all remember I had some graphics on my channel that was like my first GoldenQueen looking girl that was
Mhm.
me. It was AI, enhanced. And then I had a song, like an intro song on my channel. Nick made that song. She made me 2 songs, right, for my
Mhm.
channel. I was introduced to Nick through this person. They sent her to me, right,
Mhm.
to help
Mhm.
me grow my channel, help with my channel, make my channel better. So she came and she was helping me, with those type of things like AI graphics. You see, she does that and all of the things. She makes the little songs and stuff like that. And yeah, she did help with that. And then I started having conversations with her, and messages, and then we started talking on the phone. That's very true. And sometimes for hours, yeah. But we were mostly talking about YouTube stuff. Of course, sometimes she tell a little bit of her personal stuff. I might tell a little bit of my personal stuff. And it's just conversation. You conversing with somebody, y'all share information with one another, about your life and stuff like that. So we will have conversations and stuff like that. Now, have I ever flirted with this woman or threw myself at this woman? No.
But the opposite did occur.
I am a heterosexual woman. I only date and am attracted to men. There's nothing wrong with being, a woman that's attracted to women. I do find women beautiful, but I'm not checking for a woman. And as she said, you're like my mom's age. And I have messages to prove I said, Nick is kind of like auntie vibes. I have messages where I said that. And so it's like, I've never seen you like that. I was never trying to date you. I was never trying to flirt with you. And then it's all of this, yeah, and this is what she did to me. And this is what she did to me. All she would do sometimes is yell, or not really yell, because her voice is kind of, very timid. But she would tell me that I'm too loud, my voice is too aggressive, I need to calm down. And a lot of the time I wouldn't even be arguing or be mad about anything. I just talk with my accent that I have. And this is how I talk. My accent bothered her. She said, I don't know, in Australia, we don't talk like that, and all those things. And it was always like trying to correct me, like how I am, who I am, how I talk, how I operate, trying to change me and things like that. And so it was very annoying. And but we did have a lot of good conversations though. And I used to say, like, she seemed like she's pretty wise. She had some wisdom and some things she would talk about, and she seemed to be cool, and we would have fun chats and stuff. And then, it just started to get a little weird. So the next thing that would start to happen is now she has a channel. When I first met her, she was just moderating in chats. Then she had a channel. So with her channel, she started doing content, making her, little videos and stuff, and songs and stuff like that, typically dragging or making fun of someone or whatever, whoever she didn't like at the time, making little videos and stuff about them like that, songs and things of that nature. And then she wanted me, and this other person wanted me to aid and assist with the content that she was doing on her channel. And these contents that they started wanting to do was wanting to pick somebody out, I guess, dig into who they are.
Like who's Plotter?
Who is Plotter? That's what I'm saying. Like now her and Plotter, y'all tight yet again. Mm-hmm. She was trying to, and I don't know if she's privated this content or they've gotten over and forgiven each other, which is fine. Mm-hmm. People can forgive each other. But you was doing content saying who the heck is Plotter. They was telling me to help and aid and assist and come to that. We on the phone talking about all of that. Come to her live. Mm-hmm. Come up there and help her talk, mm-hmm. in hopes that this person would show up and show who they are, right, and have a conversation with her. So that was the first one, Plotter. Then she did the same thing for RC17. Everybody knows that. I don't know if she's taking those videos down or not, but he's the only one that showed up. He actually came, and I remember when he came because he said he was working and he was on lunch break, and he came and had a conversation with her, and she was trying to find out information, stuff about him, whatever. Okay. Then the next person she wanted to do content on was Star. By this time, I'm talking with her, but I'm also cool with Star. So I'm just like, I'm not really understanding what this type of content is about and what it's for. Like, why are we trying to find out who these people are, what they do, and like go after them? That's what I felt like it started to become. You're going after people while meanwhile still supporting Jaguar. So I'm like, I don't know. This all seems like it's like coordinated in some way, but they wanted me to help go up there and talk and be a part of the live and stuff. And half of the time, if y'all even watch any of those lives, I'm just sitting up there quiet most of the time because I don't know what the heck, like I don't want to talk about these people. Like, I don't want to do this. But I'll come and help you, whatever. I've gotten phone calls that woke me up out of my sleep, yes, because Nick was live and yes, I was getting instructed to go over to her channel and help her with her live. And then she would be over there, with all of the rest of them that's on her team or was at her team. Who was the one lady? She was sweet. I think she was Hispanic or something. Mary something or something like that. And then it was she was with the Auntie Leahs and all of that stuff like that. And so these people will wake me up out of my sleep, calling my phone to get me to go over there and help them with the live. And then if I didn't, they scream at me. They would cuss me out. Well, not cuss me out, but get an attitude with me. Like, because I guess they have done so much for me. Now I owe them. So I need to go over there and help do these lives and stuff like that, which was just like, it was never interesting, the lives over there. And I didn't really want to go, but I'm like, okay, well, they are nice and they trying to help me with certain things with my channel. So I do it, but then it started to become a pattern. And I was like, I don't want to be part of this pattern no more. I don't understand what the purpose of it all is for. I don't understand what the purpose of all of this for. So then there was one live, and this is the one where the end came. So there was the girl Jane. She started over, and I met her over at the Atlas Family Channel. She made the jewelry. She sent me some jewelry. I started talking with her. She seemed nice enough. And she was over at Auntie Leah's chat. And then this is when Nick had asked me to come over. And I said, okay, I'll come over. So I go over there, get on the panel. It's Auntie Leah. It's Nick. I think it was maybe Jay Mizak or something like that. And they all, I don't really know what they're talking about. So my mic is muted. I'm just sitting there kind of silent, whatever. And then that's when Odell or whatever his name is and Jaguar came in. And I had already fallen out with Jaguar by this time. So I didn't know that Jaguar was going to be over there. And I ain't want no parts to do with it. So I'm just sitting there silent. I'm not saying anything. So first the Jaguar's in the chat. Then they let Jaguar up on the panel. Mind you, everybody was supposed to be done with Jaguar by that time, right? Because, the things that they used to say about Jaguar. Anyway, so I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I don't want no parts of this. I'm just sitting there silent or whatnot. Jag do what Jag do. Start talking about people, making up stories. And then she points out Jane because Jane asks a question in the chat that I guess pissed off Jaguar. So then she targets her and says that she's a troll. Mind you, prior to this, Jane made me jewelry, sent me jewelry, right? Because she had my address to send me jewelry. And I'm like, okay, this is cute. And then I'm taking pictures with the jewelry. And then I set up a live to promote her business for her jewelry, right? So when when Jag comes over and starts saying that Jane is a troll and Jane is this and Jane is that, troll's supposed to be somebody that's not real, like a bot or something like that. So I'm saying, no, Jane is not a troll. She's a real person. I've talked to her. I've seen her. I've gotten jewelry from her. And, she seems to be nice enough a person. So I'm speaking up for Jane, right? Nick is not saying nothing. Auntie Leah is not saying anything. They just letting Jag sit there and drag Jane. So after that, I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm out. So I drop down and I leave. And I go strike up my own live. And I said, what a better time to do the advertisement for Jane's jewelry business so we can actually show people Jane is real. Jane is a businesswoman. Jane is not a troll. So she came over. We did a live. We promote her jewelry business. She cammed up. Everybody's saying that Jane is a real woman, right? Not a troll, not a bot. So we did that. Then they were over there, and I guess they knew or they heard that I was over there doing this on my channel, and I guess they were talking trash over there. And I'm hearing it, right, because it's playing on the TV in the other room or whatnot, what they saying over there still at their channel. So then I said, I don't want to interfere the advertisement for her business with a roast, because now I'm about to roast because they're talking shit about me. So I end the advertisement live and strike up another live immediately. That's roasting. So we're sitting over there and we listen to what they're saying, and I'm responding to what they're saying as they're saying it. They come over, Nick come over, Auntie Leah come over. We all get to a shouting match. Nick's trying to get me to be quiet. She says that I'm too loud and I'm too aggressive and all of these things, right? Then Auntie Leah come over there shouting,
like she's
being
your mama,
disrespectful.
like she was your mama.
And I'm trying to keep my cool. Like, I really don't like to disrespect my elders, but man, you're really out of pocket. So I had to let her have it.
Right.
And then her and Nick ran off. And after that, that's how the whole relationship with me and Nick ended. And because I did that, the other person, which y'all know who that is, or maybe you don't, the Dragon X person,
oh yes,
he also got angry and cut me off because of how I responded to Nick and Auntie Leah. Because they all, I guess at that time, was working together. That's the end of the story when it comes to Nick.
Right.
And then ever since then, I don't say anything. I didn't say nothing about Nick. I didn't care nothing too much about it. But every day on multiple different channels, not even just hers, actually more times other people's channels than her own. Her and the gang child, they always over there talking about me, talking about my mom, talking about my son. And guess who is on the team with them? Jane.
Yeah,
so I'm like, people are very strange to me. Like, I have only ever been nice to these people or tried to be nice. And then it's like,
it's not even that. Like at this point, like for real, like I'm not even gonna let, like, honestly, like for real, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I understand exactly what it is. Okay, she's just like I said in the chat. She's a plant handler. She goes in and she infiltrates the sector, and she because that's what happened. Because when I left really quietly. When I left D's, I just wasn't comfortable anymore, and it wasn't D. It was them. They came in. Yeah, they started saying like we couldn't use capital letters, like we couldn't use emojis. I just felt like, wow, this was such a beautiful place, and now that all of this stuff this was just too much for me, and I never said anything to anyone. I just like left, and I ended up on that guy Mike's channel, Uncle Mike, and so I really I did donations. Yeah, I did donations and all of that, and then they came over to that channel, and then when we were at that channel, I mean, if you look at any of his lives from before, like he would flip out a couple of times because he's like, they came into that one too, Murph and them, and then they were like, no capital letters. We're gonna help you with your channel, Mike, and we're gonna do this. Then they were gonna get my information. I went on there. I was gonna write music for them. I was gonna sing live for them. There was just so many things that they were gonna help. You know what I mean? Like that's what they did. And then something told me, like I was really generous at the time. I was doing really well at the time, and something told me to just stop. Like when just nothing bad had happened yet, but I don't want to like start naming names and stuff. I don't want to do that, but something just said just stop, and I just kind of like cut everything kind of like off, and I just didn't want to be, because I didn't want to roast people. I didn't understand. I just felt like I don't think this is just doesn't feel right. And then I really missed Dee's channel. Like one day on my algorithm, I saw like that there was a falling out or something like that, and I was actually worried about Dee. And so I saw she was live one time, and I went on there, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I heard that when I gave you your reading that you said that I scammed you." And she gave me one of the most powerful readings. I don't know what kind of problem she had with anybody else. I'm not trying to disclude like I'm not trying to minimize anybody else's. I'm not trying to minimize anyone else's struggles that they had or conflicts they had with her. Everybody doesn't have the same, yeah. So but she gave me a powerful reading, and it honestly, even everyone said, like, even all of her like fans and stuff, her, her followers, they were like, I've been on here for such a long time. That was the most powerful thing. Like it was so awesome. It was, and then and for her to say, and it helped me, like break through, and connected me more with I can't explain what it is. I don't want to do that right now, but
I
what I
get
want to
it. I
explain to
get it.
everyone is that it was very powerful and it was beautiful, and anyone who was there knew that. And it was something that
Right.
was undeniable. And
Mm-hmm.
those are the things that was just people were just bringing you in and seeing that I was like you know what I mean? Like I just loved everybody. I really didn't get involved in any drama. I wasn't on any panels. I never was on a panel before. The first time I ever went on anything like that, like in the black tea sector, I
Mm-hmm.
like that was me saying like I cannot believe that you guys lied and said that whoever said that was not me, and I need Dee to know that was not me, and I have to come here to say that that's not right because I heard that there was some other lies going on and there were people confused about it, and I'm like, no, these people are bad. They're bad. Those people over there. You know what I mean? Like they came in, and even when they came into mics, he like flipped out a couple of times. He's like, "Why can't they use emojis? Why can't they use capital letters? I don't understand this." Like
Gotta
that's
run
what they
things. You
do.
gotta come in with the, and I'm sorry, respectfully or not, Karen energy. You come
Yeah.
in and you gotta control what other people are doing in their spaces. And first they start off nice by befriending you and convincing you to do it on your own accord so they can have plausible deniability. And then when you stop doing it or you peep what they're trying to do and you fight against it or you tell them no, then they get upset and they have a temper tantrum. They've done this on multiple platforms previously, like 2 years ago, and they've started up doing it again. And I watched them. They follow people to platforms that they've never been at. They're probably not interested in at all because they never go back. They just follow the people that they want to harass and bully and attack and get like they want to be the first to get there or something. And then when they come, and I'm saying I don't mind. I feel like people should be supported and get their things. But it's a game. They come in and they start throwing super chats and gifted membership, and that's great for the
And
people who
look,
get it.
and yeah, and
Oh,
look, even I just wanted to comment like with the thing with D, I'm not here, like I'm not D's keeper, you know what I mean? And I'm not like look, I don't that's the one thing I don't take from people. That's the whole thing. Like like if
Like,
somebody said look like if somebody told me like Blueberry right now, like if somebody told me like I don't like her, she's like this or she's like that, the way that I'm going to be is going to be like she was always like I just met Blueberry, but I would be like I'm not having that type of vibe from her. So I'm not going to let
right.
someone else make me feel a kind of way, but I am smart enough to know when it's so many different groups are saying the same thing, that does make me kind of just stay in my own, just staying away from people. That I just get away from that crowd because it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that
And
situation played out too.
yeah,
Like people would throw monkey wrenches in to get people
seconds.
divided, and so they
yeah,
even tried to like make trouble between me, you,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Blueberry. Like
yes.
these things are now we're seeing. We didn't know at the time back then. At least I know I didn't know. But
Hmm.
these are orchestrated things that they do to get people to fight against each other, to
Hmm.
dislike one another, and no longer support one another.
It's a
And
lot
they keep
deeper. It's a lot deeper, just like you said. It's a spiritual battle. It's literally like devils that come in and literally make up nasty lies. Because look, I would know. I'm a little older than you. I would
yeah,
know if I've worked at clubs. I used to dance. Look, I know when a girl is a lesbian or is into girls. That is not Golden's energy at all. And I feel very close with her. You know what I mean? She thinks I'm
tested.
beautiful. I think she's beautiful, but that is nothing sexual. Like she's just not. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. Look,
No,
I've experimented. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's not my thing. I'm with a man, you know what I mean? That I've been with for,
and
you
in that
know what I mean?
audio, right? The audio that I played, right, of
Mm-hmm.
her talking over there with Snoopy and all the rest of them. You
Mm-hmm.
see how she's repeating things that have already been deemed to not be true.
They are not
Yes.
Ralph
true.
is already Ralph has
I'm
already
here.
cleared up. I know he did a live and said some things, right? He's already
Mm-hmm.
cleared that up.
Right.
that wasn't true. It's
Right.
already been said.
Right.
So why are you still walking around from panel to panel to panel, painting that narrative? Oh, now I see what Ralph was saying because she tried to do it to me too. What, ma'am?
That's like crazy. She didn't even realize that he came back and like that's all cleared up. She's not even like paying attention to how she has to lie. It's freaking
It's
hilarious.
not even she's not paying attention. It's they're on a mission,
They're
and
on a
this is
mission.
what they do.
They're
So
on a mission.
they know what the truth is. They know everything that's said. They know every lie. They know everything. There's no plausible deniability here. I'm not giving any of these people no benefit of the doubt that they don't know what's going on because they watch everything. They talk about it from like top to bottom. I've heard these people talk about things that I discussed on my live from beginning to end. That means you've watched all of it. All of it. So you know what's being said and you know what's happening, but you purposely go out and you're trying to paint fake and false, nasty narratives on people, specifically for what? That's what my question is and continues to be. Why? Why are you trying to make people
Because
look bad?
like they're literally plants, and you have all right. So that's where all right.
It's
So
an organization.
that's where
It's an
we are right
organization.
now. Yes,
It's
yes,
an
yes,
organization.
mama. Yes, mama.
And
Yes,
I
mama.
want to
Yes.
speak
Let
on
mama
that.
preach.
I want
Let
to
mama
speak
preach.
on that because it's an organization. It
Yes.
started with Dragon X. Dragon X is the one who told who asked asked Golden to speak to Nick and to get associated with Nick
And many others.
and many others. And if let's just all look at a pattern. So we say Dragon X, and then we say Nick Mountain. We say Jaguar, and then we say Nick Mountain. We say Just D, and then we say Nick Mountain. We say Auntie Leah, and then we say Nick Mountain. If you can just follow the pattern, Nick Mountain Goat is at the helm of everything when you look at it.
She's
And
the
when I
head
think,
of all the troll farm. Like that, like all of
and
those
when I,
people, she's the head.
and now that I think of Snoopy, I know why Snoopy came after Golden. I know now. Nick Mountain Goat. That's how this began. I see it now. I see it. And I just want to bring y'all here into this very developed lie that Nick has told. And Nick, I know you're listening. And if you're listening, I really don't give a damn, but I'm going to tell it like it is. When Nick would call Golden 2 o'clock in the morning. Now we know their times are different because I do believe that she's supposed to live in Australia and we're in the United States, so times are different. But when she would call Golden, it would be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would come out into the living room and I would say, "Who are you talking to this late?" And she said, "Oh, I'm talking to Nick." I said, "Oh, okay, you're talking to Nick." So I talked to Nick on the phone. And when I talked to Nick on the phone, she said, "Well, hi, Mama. And, you have a beautiful daughter, and she's a sweet person, and I'm trying to help her with everything I possibly can." And then the next thing she started to do was started to send Golden pictures of herself. She sent pictures. We have pictures that she sent of herself.
My God.
So that's why I said this is in the reverse. What I believe Nick was having some kind of attraction to
She's
Golden.
dangerous.
I don't know. I can't be sure about that.
Golden did not have no attraction to her. And me and my daughter are very close. And if my daughter was in that community or in that life, I would have known. She would have told me, and so be it. But my daughter is not part of that community.
Which is, there's nothing wrong with it.
And there's nothing wrong with the community. I have family members in that community. But my daughter is not part of that community. So this is just a real developed lie that Nick has created. And whomever else that you may be over there with. But this is a lie that she created. And my thing is, if you're not attracted to a woman, why are you sending her pictures of yourself in your
Yes.
mail truck, in your mail truck, in your uniform. You're sending pictures to my daughter and talking on the phone with her every night at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. What's that?
Well, we was talking on the phone because, like you said, it is different time zones and stuff, and that's what time it would be for me. And sometimes I do stay up late, so it's morning for evening for me, whatever. Once you start talking to people in different time zones and stuff, you realize that. And the reason we was talking is because it's going to be a live or something that's coming up that we're
Hmm.
supposed to be working on, and that's our time to be talking about what is going to be going down on the live, what's planned, what we're talking about, what time to be ready for it, all of those kind of things. And then in between there, you just have regular conversation and stuff like
Right.
that about life and things and stuff of that
And she
nature.
spoke into
It was about
information
life.
about Dragon. She was on the phone talking to you about Dragon and Vicky.
They were very, very
Close,
close,
very
all
close.
of them.
And she was talking about Dragon and Vicky on the phone with my daughter. I'll be present. I'm a mother. I'm
Yes,
present.
Mama,
We live.
I know. Mama,
I'm
I
here.
know.
I'm here. I'm here.
All I don't like is lies. Don't lie on me, right? Just tell it like it is.
And
I don't
WhatsApp
have
has
no
receipts.
problem telling the truth
Can I
about
ask you
what
a
happened.
question? Why did she say that Maggie was your cousin? Because I'm trying not to look at it like, did y'all
Maggie
call
said
each other?
that. She said
No.
that. No,
Yes.
Maggie
Yeah, but
said
what I'm
Maggie
that.
said
saying
we're
is
like,
that I don't forget nothing. But look. I just want to know this, right? Did you and Maggie ever like play and say your cousins on the lives?
Maggie is like, because we've gone through a lot, ups and downs and ups and
No,
downs.
just yes or no. I'm sorry, like just yes or no.
Yes,
Because
Maggie
okay.
said that. I'm
Oh
like,
no,
she's
because
like,
if she just said that, then I would have thought that she would like I would have took it to the race,
no,
but
Maggie
she
said
and
that.
okay.
Maggie
Yeah.
said it in a loving way. She
In a
was like,
nice
Okay.
way.
Golden is like
Yeah.
Okay.
my cousin.
Yeah, a
Okay.
nice
Like
way.
we fall out and we fight, but I love Golden. I like
Yes.
Golden, and I can talk about her, but nobody else can talk about her. Just
Right.
me, like stuff
Right.
like that. That's Maggie
Right.
said that,
Oh
but it was
shit,
in a loving
Nick is
way.
sick. Nick is sick.
They lied
Nick is sick.
and they spin
She's a
this narrative.
sick person.
And a habitual liar, and I heard tell that she is a scammer and a hacker. I've heard tell that. I'm not saying that's what she is. I've heard tell. And when it comes down to just D, I sort of wonder who scammed who. Did you scam D,
Thank
Nick?
you.
Now we seeing people true colors. It makes a lot of things that have been talked about and said and done before questionable. And you know how my mom gets y'all. She don't hold back.
No, I don't
But
hold
again,
back.
all
No,
of
she's
these things are
definitely a fatal. She's a fatal attraction. You right about that, right, Raina?
all of these things are allegedly. We do not know, but that people talk on the YouTube
Sick.
streets, and so people say things about
Sick.
people, just like they say things about me. And I know some of the stuff they're saying about me is not true. So some of these things could be true. Some of them could not be true. I'm not saying that I know these things to be true when it comes to that type of stuff. But when I'm talking about an experience or something that I had with someone, I'm going to tell you truthfully how it went down and what it was. And child, all of that mess, she's sitting up there saying, that's weird. And then she's saying, because you see, this is how the operation works. So now it's Maggie said, well, can I be sure? I don't think Maggie said that. But if she did, okay, what is your point? Because it's not true. But you're still trying to make it seem like you can have plausible deniability because Maggie said it. You see what I'm saying?
And then she's talking about a love poem. What is she?
My mom did do a poem when
Yeah,
me and
that
fell
was
out.
because she was upset with her.
Yeah, and it was just artistic expression. You know what I
I
mean? It was a
remember.
poem because she was upset because me and Maggie had fell out or whatever. So that's what it is. But I mean, come on. And then she's you. Oh
And
my God, these people
I
are
just
so
can't.
weird. You do
Yeah,
know that these things happened 2 years ago, right?
yeah, and not
This
only
is
that, it shows everything of what's going on. Like you have to stay away from like you know how like we like to say free speech. You know, as long as you're not cursing, if you disagree with the subject, you can still talk. That's what it's all about, discourse. You know, but like there's certain people that you just have to stay away from, and the people that are connected to them. That's what you have to do to protect yourself. And that's what this is also about. And I want you to I just want to just put it out there like that. This person
And
is very dangerous.
also, like I said, I am a fair and honest person. Nick was not flirting with me, but I was not flirting with her. So it's just like, why make up that stupid story like that? Right? Nobody was flirting with nobody. I just told y'all what our communication was and why it started, how it started, and
Hmm.
what was expected to be done. I was expected to, I guess, help, aid, and assist in content, to be grateful that they were trying to help me with certain things on my channel to make my channel better. That's
And
it. That's
what they were doing is going in the back end, and this is what I mean by hacking. Like what they do is that they become moderators for all of these different channels, and they can go in, they can
Oh
like
yeah,
block
let's not
people.
forget
Like,
about that, because
yes,
I
because
kept getting instructed to make certain people on
yeah,
my channel moderators, and I didn't understand why, because I didn't have many subscribers. What do I need a moderator for if I don't have that many subscribers? It's nothing. I
yes.
can handle that by myself. I don't need
Hmm.
a moderator. I can moderate myself while still doing my content. But it was always, make this person your moderator. Nick, yep, I was instructed to make her my moderator. I was instructed to make Archangel Michael my moderator. And I know how that sounds like, okay, just because somebody tell you to do something don't mean you gotta do it. I get it. I know that.
Yeah,
But
we
it's just
know
like,
now.
it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm kind and I'm nice and I'm naive a little bit. I am.
Hmm.
And so I was just not thinking nothing of it. I didn't know what all that stuff meant. I'm just like, oh, okay, make them moderator. Fine, no problem. I'm not thinking nothing of it. But yeah, that's the thing too. Everybody want to wrench. They want to be a moderator. Like, for what? For what?
Yeah, that's why I
What?
was
What?
like, and then I know that really messed them up. Remember when I was like, take everybody off, even me, because we were on the phone for hours. Like we would
Yeah,
be just
we was
trying to
getting to
figure
the
out
bottom
what we're.
the
Yes,
first time. Yeah,
yes.
and
And
it
I was
was
like,
just like, what is
let's
this
just take
push for? Like,
everybody off. And I know that pissed. Yes. So it don't look like you're
I
like
got.
taking sides or anything. Why do you need them? They keep on like blocking people from the channel and like getting shadow banned and stuff like that
Then
because
when
of like,
you take the wrench away to get mad. And I'm like, what do this wrench mean to you? Like what? Like what is
yeah.
it really doing for you? Like why is it so important that if somebody takes it away or reverses it, now
Hey,
you upset?
Carlos.
Oh hey baby, what's up, Carlos? I didn't know you was up still. How you doing, babe? Yeah,
Hey,
I'm telling
Carlos.
this story. You know what's going on, child. Me and him that already talk about it, stuff.
I can't
But yeah,
believe it.
all of this weird
Now
stuff.
Carlos can attest. He knows.
So weird. So now I'm supposed to be throwing my body and slinging myself around
At a
to
goat.
everybody on YouTube and a goat,
At a goat.
a
Yeah.
billy goat.
A billy goat at
Man,
that.
they call you everything but the child of God. I mean, like it's crazy out here.
Always, always.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you for real, they get upset about it. And then you hear that was
I never knew
Nick.
Golden was so important.
She
Oh
was
my
over there
God,
talking
she's
with
important.
Snoopy.
Wow.
Child, the stuff about Snoopy, I can't even discuss how much terror she's put in my life. Terror.
Explain to her.
And I've not done anything to that woman except have an opinion of my perception of her character.
You best believe Nick Mountain Goat's behind it. I now see that. He's behind that now. I see that.
Wow. I knew like thank you. I just want to thank Nick Mountain Goat. I want to thank you because
I think it's because
I want to thank you
Golden.
because now I know that what I feel, like when I feel that energy, when I feel that low vibrational energy, like I felt with you, that's why I never mess with you. That's why I always just knew, like, I don't even want you to, I don't, you're just, even when you were so close, because I knew that Golden was special. You know what I mean? And Golden is special.
Yes,
And
he
you
And
knew that.
a lot of their anger is they don't understand why you can reconcile with certain people, but you won't reconcile with them. They're
There's just
upset and
certain
jealous.
people that got that energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Yeah,
that.
it's just
Right.
like I don't want to reconcile
Right.
with you.
Right.
I don't want nothing more to do with you, your camp, your operation, anything you got going on. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. And people have their right to feel that way and make that decision in their life.
Forgive who you
And
wish
then
and
you
who
get
you don't.
upset because you
Right.
reconcile with people that they don't like. So
That's
then
right.
now they want to drag you,
That's right.
And it wasn't
destroy
even
you.
anything to reconcile. I never ever felt out of all of the channels that I saw her infiltrate. I just always kept my distance because there was still good people around. I don't want to throw the
Mm.
baby away with the bathwater, and I don't need nothing from her. That's why I told you. That's why I was like, okay, like I didn't. I mean, I could kind of see what was going on. I'm like, yeah, hey, get this app because I think that you would be really good at making music. You like, I think, you know what I mean? Like, why aren't they telling you this? I'm like, I thought like, there was just certain things that I was telling you, just like in my busy life, that could help you out. You know what I mean? And it
Because
was like, I don't understand why they're not like being. I thought they were
they
helping
don't
you.
want you to do nothing for yourself. They want to do everything for you so they can sit there and throw it back in your face later and say all that they did for you. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not like, oh, I want to see you win and be successful and do all the things. No, they want to be the only one who have the skill and the talent to do it. And then if they do things for you because you don't know how to do it, then they're gonna say, well, I did this for you, I did that for you. And then when you do learn how to do it and you become a bit better than them at it, then now they really hate you. So it's just like it's all very high school. Right.
It
Exactly.
is, but now I really do see everything is really clear. I'm so glad that like that my spidey senses still work. I think, as you get older, it's better. But
Then
it's
I believe
thank
she
you.
got mad and upset with you. At one time we was on the live or whatnot, and we were
Mhm.
having an educational conversation talking about genealogy. And she got
Mhm.
mad that we were talking about that because she supposedly does genealogy. And she said that you were scaring or gonna scare people away from her channel.
No,
Uh,
that wasn't it.
Yeah, I nope, I was just being honest because like when it comes to me, you're not gonna like me when it comes to information because that's what I do. So, you know what I mean? Like I'm a deep, deep researcher. I go into so many different portals. I even go into portals that I don't agree with so I can understand that side and understand why I don't agree with it. So if I do, if there is a debate or it's a good conversation or something that can happen, I can let them know that I understand their side and it can help you make them understand your side too as well without being if something is the truth, it's the truth. Like those companies are being sued. Those companies are, connected to the country we cannot name. And it's really bad. I mean, people have sent in their lizard and like their dogs like samples and stuff, and they've come back like Ashkenazi and African and like you know what I mean, like it's a joke. It's a joke, and what they're doing is collecting. I
Yeah.
found out they're collecting DNA is what they're doing.
It's a scam.
Yep.
Yep.
I heard another young lady that was talking about that the other day. And she said the exact same thing. She said, and she told people to be very careful because,
Yeah.
this happening out here. That she said, don't send anybody your DNA because she said the same thing. Like they send in random things like a paper clip or an orange peel or something like that. And then it comes back, you're this, you're that, or whatever. Like it don't work
Look,
like
I
that.
love studying stuff about genes. I can look at some. That's why I'm good at reading people. I'm really good at palm reading, but that was a gift. That was a gift from God. I did some the other day. Remember when I was going to that place and I told you we were going to a bar and I was gonna call you back. I ended up doing palm readings that night to this one gay guy. He was like really big and tall and like he's like, I'm not trying to talk to her. And I was like, hun, I already knew like everything what you were from the beginning. And I ended up doing a reading on him. And then I ended up like giving him, he put his boyfriend on the phone. And I ended up telling them about their whole relationship. I read his palm. Everybody wanted their palm read. Like, I love reading people. You can tell by someone's feet, like, kind of like what's in their DNA. You know, like, we're melanated beings. You could look at me and tell, like, I'm an Aboriginal. You know what I mean? I'm mostly Aboriginal from the United States. You know, I have my family, I have family that does not have any African blood in them at all. You know what I mean? Like my family is native here. You know,
It's something
there.
serious going on, and we're gonna talk about it because we talked about
Yes.
it a little bit earlier. When it's coming to how they are trying to divide all of us as,
Yes.
so we're
Yes.
gonna get into that deeper and stuff like that. But it's all a operation. I don't know who's in charge of it at the very top, and I'm talking. This is bigger than YouTube, so I'm not talking YouTube. This
Yes.
is something that's happening like worldwide. And
Yes.
yeah, it's something that is out here that is trying to cause confusion, division, and falsities and all of the things. And I don't know, it just seems like we're seeing a little dose and taste of that because some of these things that are happening on YouTube is very odd and strange to me. I don't get it for the life of me. I don't.
And you could be, and even if it is whatever operation they have going on, no matter what, she is like a different kind of sick. You know, like this is really sick because I'm really good at a judge of character. And like
Yeah,
the things that she's saying, I know that like this is bad. Like this is the worst. Like she's an 11 from a 1 to a 10. You know, like
Yeah.
it's mean
To
and
create a
nasty
lie
to
like
create
this is
lies
very
like that.
sick. That's a lie, and it's very
And you
sick.
see the main names is always included in the lie. It's be like one big lie, but there's several names all included in the lie. Why is
Yes.
that? Why is it always that pattern?
Right.
It's a target.
Right.
These are the people that are being targeted.
Yes.
And I know that I'm being targeted. I can't speak on it, but yeah, I've been targeted. And
yeah.
others have
So
been targeted as well.
it's a dangerous crew. Keep your head on a swivel, whoever you're dealing with, because when you're online and you want a channel and you have channels out there, because you got to have more than one. I've been learning. You got to have channels that nobody don't even know about. You got to do that too. And it's like, yeah, like you really have to watch who you're um I see why people want to be alone, or like, and just have their own, like it's because,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we can't let these
Can't
people.
put us in a point.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And
No.
that becomes a problem, right?
No.
Like when you put back and you fight back and you stand up and you speak up,
You speak up
it's
with
like,
truth
how
and light.
dare
They
you?
don't like that.
And then it's like, what do you mean, how dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna push me against the wall, or you're not gonna push and bully people that I love and that's around me and think that I'm not gonna say anything about it. No,
Right.
you don't get to do that.
Yeah.
And then it's so much hypocrisy.
Yeah.
It's like if people don't like somebody, then what they do is terrible. But
You
there's
know what? I'm
somebody who
sorry. I just gotta say this, but I'm saying this to you, Nick. If you listening, I don't care. People, like if there's people out there, clip it for real. This is Nafisa talking to you right now. If you do have a channel that has anything to do with any type of ancestry, and I see any of my people on there, I'm telling you right now, you're barking up the wrong tree. You have no idea who I have behind me. If I see you scamming, I'm putting you out there. I will put you out there in the most legal way I can. I will figure out how I can expose you. Okay? You better keep it with your little petty lies, because if you go on a channel thinking that you're trying to get me to do some DNA for Juneteenth, and you don't know my history. You don't care about my people. And I love everyone. And you, I love you too, but guess what? I know to stay away from. I love the devil because you have to. You have to have love no matter what. But I know when to stay away from something. If you, I will promise you that I will have a channel dedicated to exposing you. So keep it with your little petty nonsense and keep Golden's name out your mouth.
Yeah, Nick, stop with the wicked lies because it's wicked. God knows you're not telling the truth. It's a lie and it's wicked. You're wicked.
And I know the man she talking about, oh, she did the same thing to one of my friends. Mind you, this is a man that was wielding an axe and was calling me and Maggie C-U-N-T.
Right.
And then, yeah, I made her reconcile with him because of her.
Because of her.
She made a, reach out and say, oh, you got him wrong. He was just upset. He's really a nice guy. He's going through a lot right now because of whatever his personal reasons was. And I said, okay, I'm the type of person to give people another chance. So I gave him another chance, and that was it. And then there was a lot of weird, creepy emails that he was sending me.
And we have them.
I can put it up.
And we have them.
We have them. Yes, we have them.
So it's just like, I don't know if he thought that was flattery or not, but you literally turned around and did the same thing that you was combating the other guy for doing.
So where's your emails of Golden sending you inappropriate emails?
Yes, where are they?
So where's you show your receipts. Y'all show y'all receipts instead of making up bull crap.
Yeah, where's the receipts, Nick? Where's the receipts?
You want us to show it?
We can show ours because WhatsApp is still alive over here.
We'll freaking pull a Candace Owens on your ass. We'll pull a Candace Owens on your ass. Don't play with me, yo. For real. Like, you see, these people do make you come out of it. Like, Golden, these people make you come out.
She got mad because you got caught up in that. We found that out too, Nick. You know it was you. You know it was you, girl. Huh.
Well, a lot of them are getting exposed.
They're getting exposed and they're getting angry.
Mad. So now they have to make up lies and attack and destroy the individuals that they know knows the truth and get rid of them because they don't want the truth being out there. That's what it gives for me.
That's what it is.
It gives me clarity, and it lets me know that it lets me see everything that you've been a part of. Like, and anyone that can't see, anyone that's around you that cannot see this, like I'm praying for you every day. I'm actually gonna light a candle for you, for real. For real. Like, be careful for the good ones, for the people that are really a real person. Like, for not you, Nick, but for the people that are around you, that, and you know in your heart, like, I'm really just like a good person. I'm really, and you feel weird. Watch out. Watch out. That's a person you need to watch out for. I don't care what color you are. I love all people. Yeah. Watch yourself. If you're a good person and you're a child of God, watch out in the devil's den. Okay?
And I am Golden's mother, and I'm always going to have her back. As for you, Nick, and all the rest of you, I'm always going to have her back. I'm a good mother that way. Yeah. That's me.
And then, child, they make that out to be something bad. And it's unfortunate because I know some people may not have that experience, unfortunately. And I hate that, but
no fun to them. But I'm just making my facts and making my statement clear. This will always be my daughter. I will always have her back. And I'll tell you what, instead of coming at her, come at me. Because you're on my level. I can handle you. Come for me. Come for me.
Don't nobody want your old ass. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Don't nobody want that. Ain't nobody even attracted to that. Don't nobody want no raw chicken. Ain't nobody attracted to that. Get up out of here with that. Don't nobody even want that.
Well, I won't say nobody, but I know Golden, she's not interested in anything like that.
Thank God you don't want anyone, Nick. Thank God you don't want anybody, because don't nobody want your fucking ass. I'm sorry.
But you sure enough wanted her, didn't you? You sure enough wanted Golden, though, didn't you? Wow. That's why you was on the phone with her 3 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning every morning. That's why. And sending her pictures of yourself. That is the fact.
Please calm down.
That is the fact.
Listen,
and we have them.
This is from last year when all of this stuff was kind of going down the same way. This is how I felt about it. right?
Okay.
So let's see what we have here.
Okay.
Came together in this. This is me and Mama, I believe.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this just basically this is just I know I always say that quick video, but no, this really is going to be quick because I got a few other things I got to do, running errands and so on and so forth. But I just want to come on and say this, for okay, and a lot of time you may find yourself in the middle of situations, and you don't know, right? Like what could be possibly going on between others. And sometimes I just feel like maybe what's best is just to stay out of it. You know what I mean? Um, but there still wants to be love and respect, coming from us and understanding and, still being a safe space for people to come, and talk with us, chat with us, joke with us, with the content that we doing. But there is a lot of manipulation happening on YouTube. There's these algorithm wars. There's this competition of it all that's trying to compete or tear individuals down, not certain groups, but other forces and other groups. And sometimes being on the wrong side of that, it's like you may seem as though you're in this type of group doing these things, and a lot of things you have no knowledge is going on, right? All of these type of things happen. We don't make excuses, but just moving forward, I just want to send out this PSA for us. We are going to try to do much better when it comes to this. Okay, not getting caught up in these type of games that these people are playing. The manipulation. I don't want to say the manipulative, but the manipulation that's happening. It's becoming to be too much, y'all. It's becoming to be too much. And I take accountability for what things may look like, what they may sound like. Um Sometimes it look like you're guilty by association. That's a real thing. Absolutely. So I just want to be very clear on that. And moving forward, we're going to be doing better. Okay. Um I'll try to make sure that I'm apologizing to people when necessary, right? And I know sometimes with the apology tours that a lot of people on, a lot of it is not genuine, right? If I'm apologizing, my apology is gonna be genuine. And so I do want to send out yet another apology because there have been some situations that have just been happening recently where some of the choices that I made as far as some of my content, it may have confused some things or left things, to be misconstrued about what type of people we are, what we standing for, what we supporting. Um, I don't want to be standing on the side of supporting, individuals necessarily, that don't have pure intentions and good intentions. And sometimes I don't always know these things, right? I don't always know all of the things that individuals do. And I just have to be more careful about that. That's all I'm gonna say when it comes to that, right? Um, I don't want it to necessarily be like this is a courtroom over here because it's not a courtroom. It's just we just spreading peace, love, joy, and happiness with a open doors for people who want to come in and do the same or have a good laugh, have a good vibe, something positive and uplifting. But I think what is probably going to be best is, we don't want to be a court. I don't want to get in between anything that other content creators got going on anymore. Individuals that have issues with content creator on either side, however that is. I believe as adults, we should be handling our own issues and solving our own problems amongst each other if we have any issues going on directly with individuals, right? Um, Handle it with one another and the person you have an issue with. Um, I don't want to speak on any of these things that I don't know about, right? I could give my opinion, you know what I mean? But I don't even necessarily want to do that anymore. I just want to be totally out, right? From what the fallout may be, the confusion may be, the misconceptions may be, right? I typically do try to like see if any peace could be made or any, resolution can be made, but um I don't I'm not the best at doing that, right? I'm not doing that in a good way, or a right way. So I'm just not going to do it at all. Um, and I'm not taking any sides, right? So I just want to stay in a nice neutral position. Mama gonna stay in a nice neutral position. And we'll just do our content, our style, how we do it. And everyone who comes, to hang and support us, we really appreciate that. We welcome you back each and every time. But just with the other stuff, that be going on, and the beefs and the fallouts and I just don't want to participate in any of that type of stuff anymore. I'm gonna do my best not to and stay out of it. And that's just about it, y'all. Like that's literally all we have when it comes to this public service announcement for this video, right? So again, sometimes we can go off track, or you know what I'm saying, we find ourselves, maybe steering away from that, but we're going to do our best to not to, right? We want to say neutral. We want to stay over here doing our content, via truth for sure. We always have to tell the truth. We always have to support and push the truth. We also got to speak up and stick up for what is right and call out what is wrong. We want to make the world a better place. That's the only way we make the world a better place, right? Putting in the efforts and the actions to move towards making this space better, making this space more positive, more healthy, more safe, right? And a lot of people who have been, affected in major ways by a lot of these games and manipulations that's happening here on YouTube. And so, in order for us to turn this thing around and not allow these things to happen, we got to call out the negative that we seeing, the dangerous that we seeing. And we also have to be able to be honest, right? When things are wrong, they're wrong. But yes, we're doing pretty good. It's a pretty busy day, pretty stressful day, but we're doing good. We hope you all are doing well also. And we'll be getting back to the regular scheduled program a little bit later on this evening. After we get a few things done. It's a little bit busy around here. But I did just want to come on and say that. Hey, Nafisa. Hey, it's me, Kirsty. Just Risa. Hey. Amy Boy. Hey. Nick is in the house. Nick Mountain Go. Hey. Not joking to me. Hey. Yeah, Ralph did come in. Hello, Ralph. Thank you so much. Imani 18. Hey. And just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm gonna scroll back up where Mama left off. Yeah. So yeah, the energy's a little bit low right now, but I'll pick it up later, y'all. When I come back up, I'm gonna pick it back up. But yeah, so that was just a message from us, okay? With this PSA, this is really where we are with it, you know. Um, I don't want to drag it out, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but the intentions are pure, and life sometime, it can take you a minute to get to know somebody and fully trust somebody, especially considering everything that has been going on here on YouTube. Sometimes you don't know who you can trust, right? There's a lot of that. Thinking you can trust somebody and then finding out they was maybe working against you the whole time, or didn't really like you to begin with. All of these different type of things. So I think it's okay to allow people space and time, to to figure out for themselves and really see, like if your energy and if you are a genuine person and your intentions are pure. So we also gotta make sure we're giving grace to people when it comes to that as well. Because again, a lot of us are traumatized and from a lot of things that have been happening that's not just on this app, but that have been affecting people's lives, in their home, their safety, their stability, you know. So with all of that, that is still a process that many people are going through, and they will be approaching things, differently and with caution, and that's to be understood, right? Um, but I do think the movement is good. I do. I am seeing a lot of positive change. I'm seeing more um, love and light and truth, right? A lot of the truth is coming to the surface, and the lies and the deception is being exposed. And I believe that is necessary because once we know it, you know what I'm saying, we know better, we can do better or navigate differently. So yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and drag this out too much, y'all. I'll be back later on this evening. I have two other videos planned that I want to do. Going back, our typical style, how we do it, getting away from, these type of conversations. But this is just this is it right here, y'all. This is gonna be hopefully the last time, right, that we have these type of discussion. We see everything, we hear everything. So sometimes it's not easy, right? But I'm also going to do better and not paying attention to a lot of the drama, right? Like not even watching it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to hear it. If things are being said about me, that's fine. We can imagine how many people talk about us in the world, right? You can't do everything or respond to everybody who's talking about you. People will talk about you, you know? Um, I don't want to pay attention to it no more. I want to point it out no more. I'm just gonna keep my head up and keep focusing straight ahead with positivity, love, right? The good vibrations. Keep focusing on that and keep bringing that to the forefront. And tapping in with others is doing the same, right? And that's really all I got on that, y'all. All right, y'all. So that was enough of that. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? That was a video, and I sound so much different now, and that mic
You
is
remember that
terrible.
now
All that
during that time, right? Not joking to me, that girl not joking to me. She was the one who sent me that text that
She was writing books. And
That's
we were
Blueberry.
promoting her
Yeah,
books.
Blueberry.
Yeah,
No,
Blueberry.
no,
Right.
no, no, no.
Right.
The books, Kirsty was writing books.
Kirsty, right. That's right.
Blueberry and Not Joking to Me, that's the ones where they was trying to get us all, to fall out and go against each other with the text message. You know what I
all
mean?
right, so
So
who's
like these planet, they've been planning all along.
okay,
Yeah,
so who was
Blueberry
that
is
girl? Wait, hold up. Who was the girl? Who was the girl that sent me that text that was saying that, oh, that's you, Blueberry?
yeah,
Yeah.
Blueberry and Not Joking to Me is the same person.
The same person. Right.
Okay, so who was the one who sent that text on Discord? Because I erased the whole Discord. I didn't know what to do, so I just erased it. But I think I have screenshots of it. If that was you,
And
you
then
were really yeah,
clear
if
it
that
up.
was you, you were really mean to me.
She
Yeah.
said she wasn't trying to do that though. That wasn't that wasn't the point of the message she was trying to get through. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But like all of this stuff is just like a year and
Well,
a
I
half
don't know. If
ago.
someone says that I'm shady, and if you know what I mean, if somebody goes, I really think that you're shady and you talk too much on Golden's channel, and I really, you know what I mean, like that, Like I was just like, wow,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
well, I
know, I
mean,
know.
I mean, like I don't like that.
Yeah,
Like I
feelings.
don't.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
feel a type of way. I get it. I
I
get
mean,
it.
I'm glad you're honest and saying that it's you, but I keep my head on a swivel out here because I mean, I said I'm looking at them right now. Yeah, I
Anyway,
screenshotted it.
y'all. So
Yeah, yeah, I screenshotted those. Like, yeah, that that
I
was. I
know,
just want to let you
I
know
know, but
if we're just gonna no,
maybe y'all can
seriously.
say shit.
No, 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 no. Seriously, if we're gonna say something about that, no, because I never got a chance to actually talk to you about that. And and then during that time, you you know what I mean? Like you told me to not say anything to anyone, and at the same time, I felt like that was around the same time that everything was going on, and I just felt all of this stuff coming from every different way, and I tried my best to just stick with you. And that right there made me feel like I didn't know if you felt that way too. You know what I mean? And it really kind of tortured me and it was fucked up. I'm just being honest. Like that's just how I roll. And you know how I roll because you've been around. So you've been around. You know I'm gonna say like how I feel. Like that was wrong. And I never got a chance to tell you that. And I was not expecting this. You know what I mean? But like like that was one of the nastiest things that ever happened to me. Like I don't have problems with people. I don't. Like I love everybody. I really do. You got to really, you know what I mean? Like I showed my husband that. I was like, "Look, I was like, I don't understand like." And even when I was like, "Am I reading this wrong? Am I, you know?" And they're like, "Wow, what is this?" You know? So I never got a chance to say that. So I just wanted to let you know that like you shouldn't do that to people. But it's all good though. If you good to Golden now and she's good with you, then you good with me.
We all sort of made peace now. We all at peace now.
It don't matter. It's not about letting it go. I never had my closure with it. You did your deed. You did like a sneaky deed and then you like slithered away. You know what I mean? And then you told people that I was lying about it, you know, to make me look like a liar. I don't like that. And if somebody did that to Golden, I wouldn't like that either. So that's just how I feel. Like I feel like that about me. I gotta protect myself. Like that's how I'm protect. Like I'm not taking any more from nobody. Like for real. What you did, that was wrong. It's not, oh, that happened long ago. I have a right to feel like what you did, it was a violation. And I have a right to say I'm being very polite about it. It's not like, oh, it's long ago, let it go. You know what I mean? Like that was messed up. And I never had closure on that with you because you were out.
Yeah, I think closure is good, but she want to come so y'all could talk about
Yeah.
it a little bit.
No, no, it's
Maybe peace.
fine. No, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm just glad I know. I appreciate the honesty because I'd rather have that. I'd rather have like I respect honesty. I respect honesty more than like sneaking behind the back and all of that. You know what I mean? Like on this YouTube stuff. Like for real. Like that's how
Yeah,
I
that's
am.
a lot of these things that happen. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like a lot of these things happen on the YouTube like this and stuff like that. And that's what I think is, most healthy and important is like, when something happens to be able to talk
Address it
about
and
it,
talk it out. Yeah.
and work through it, get more understanding about what happened and what's going on. Um, and
No,
maybe bring
okay, that's cool. It's all good. It ain't nothing. We don't have to leave it. It's all good, Blueberry. Now, it's
okay.
all good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead because I'm getting sleepy, y'all. It's like
Yeah,
about to be
I,
1
I got.
a.m.
I got. I'm.
But
I'm making. I'm getting ready to make this salad, and I've been fasting all day. As soon as I eat it, I'm gonna probably be out too. So
yeah.
So my
So
last words is like I said, Nick, stop the wicked lies. Stop developing these stories or imaginary stories that you have in your head. I know the truth. I was present here when you and Golden was speaking. All those mornings I was here. I heard the whole conversation. So, and as I said, we have those conversations. I have those pictures. I have those receipts. So, like we said, best thing for you to do, if you really think what you're saying is true, why don't you show some receipts? You should have some receipts, or as smart of a woman that you're supposed to be. Perhaps you have a recording of these conversations that you speak about that took place. In other words, and then to wrap it up, what I'm going to say is just back up off of Golden, back up off my daughter, and just cut all this out.
All right,
cut all this out. Or if you really need someone to come at, like I said, come at me. Come for me. Come for me, Nick.
Right. I don't understand the purpose and all of that. Like, gripes that these people have. Mostly when I hear them talk, I can hear like in a conversation, a frustration is that like some people are piecing it up and deciding to move on despite their prior, discretions. And some people have made a decision that they just don't, they're not going to go out their way to hurt that person or do anything to that person, but they just want nothing more to do with them. And it just seems like sometimes I guess people are getting angry and upset over that because I always hear them throw that out there. Oh, but you can forgive this one, but you can't forgive this one. Or you can make peace with this one again, but you can't make peace with that
That's
one
your
again.
prerogative.
That's always everybody's independent choice as to what they want to do and why.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. But all I know is as a people, and I mean the human race, it don't matter red, white, black, blue, any color, right? As a people, we're going to do better in this world, right? If we want to see a better future, then we're going to have to start being a little bit different and not holding on to things, just moving forward with stuff. Not saying you got to say you was the person
No,
trying
I'm
to hold
not. I'm not hold. Yeah, I don't want to like hold on to stuff, but like we need like it's. I'm
I'm not
glad for
talking
the
about,
honesty. I'm just glad for the
I'm not
honesty,
talking
and
about that. I'm just talking about with a lot of this stuff that I'm seeing going on in YouTube, period, not this specific situation. Just overall, right? Because you got people that want to, like just see more fun and happier times and better experiences here on the platform. But it's up to us to make that. But if we, digging up old bones or holding on to things and still wanting to fight year after year after year, then we're never going to have a different experience. The experience is always going to be the same. We have to be the ones to make it different and better. You know what I mean?
yeah, I see things very clear now. I know that I know what my spirit tells me, and
And people have to
I see
choose and
things
do
very
what's
clear
best for
now.
them.
So
But people do get to choose and do what's best for them. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
their spirit and their peace. And so I believe that all of those things tie in together. And because of that, then people can make the decision how they want to move,
mhm.
which direction
As
they
long
want
as
to move.
people respect your as long as people are respecting like you as a human, I feel like things that happen, um it's just not these people are like it's almost like a you can't get rid of it. You know what I mean? It's good to not be bitter, but you have to be aware at the same time. You have to be good because we have that. Like you have more of the like I want this, and I'm like that too. But at the same time, you know how tight I hold my love. I don't. As you get older, you'll see. You won't give it out to people that you don't feel deserves it. Like you'll see that because it takes your
Yeah.
energy, girl. It takes your, and we'll talk about this. We'll do lives on it. It takes your energy to give your love to people who do not appreciate you. And when you're not appreciated, you know it. Whether or not you want to deny it or not, you can feel it in your bones, and everybody knows what I'm saying is true. Period. Period.
And I have a question. If you truly have a life, Like, you know, we live lives. We have a life. If you truly have a life, do you have time for this type of nonsense? It seems like if you're living your life, you're happy or you're joyed with your life, that you don't have time for this kind of nonsense.
Well, the question is like, why spend your time? Because obviously, time is right now. Every moment is passing at the moment, and this bullshit is happening at the moment. So
There you go.
obviously, people do have the time. It's how are we gonna do it? Are we gonna be like yelling and being, we got it out? But it's like now, I really like. I'm so like you know how like something happens and you just snap into like I see everything that's going on right now, and
Yeah.
now I know how to move. I'm not going nowhere, but what I'm saying is that I know how to move now. Like this, like I know what it is. I know what it is. That's I know what it is. I'm gonna say it like that. Like
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
you just wonder how people's mornings start. I mean, do you wake up? Do you wake up and you just say, you know what? I'm gonna say something really horrible today. You know what? I'm
yeah,
gonna talk about
obviously,
this one. I'm gonna talk about that one. I'm gonna put something in
obviously.
there that's really gonna make this person angry, and I'm gonna tear this person's soul out. And I'm going.
Yep.
I mean, you just wake up in the morning with that kind of thought process. You know, it just goes to show that you don't have a life. Because if
The
that's
only
the
way you
first
can
thing you get
tear
up
a
in the
person's
morning,
soul out, the only way you can tear a person's soul out is if that person is not strong enough to hold their soul. And if they're not strong enough to hold their soul, then they don't deserve to have it.
well, when
Because
you have
that's
the
the,
light in you,
you
when you
know,
have the light in you and the darkness comes, it can't dim your light.
that's right. That's
When you got
right.
the light of God in you, the darkness comes, but it cannot dim your light.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people don't understand that the light
Or-
can't be dimmed by the darkness. It cannot be dimmed, especially if you're walking around with God's light. And that don't mean
And
you're
light
walking
is,
around.
and when you are a light barrier, when you hold light, that means that you have to what? See. It's the opposite of darkness. Being in the dark is having cognitive dissonance and not knowing what's around you. Being light means you're
Yeah,
holding the light, and that means that you're gonna see all the little critters and the creatures that are crawling around.
right,
That's what I'm
right.
talking about.
You can
Yes,
see
that's
them more. You
yes.
can see them more clearer. Yeah, you can. You
Yes,
can see them much more
exactly.
clearer.
And that's what sometimes when you have light, you're going to see things you don't want to see. And that's
Oh
just a
yeah.
part of that. And being in the
Oh
dark is you're
yeah.
more gullible, and that means that you got your head in the sand and you're just blindly. And I'm just not for that anymore. You know what I mean? But I'm not.
Right.
I'm always gonna have this light, like, you know what I mean? Like who
Right.
always. But that don't mean that you're not gonna get cursed out. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna say what I feel or feel that what my soul deserves. Or I know that I have a good spirit, and I'm gonna take up for it.
That's right.
Period.
That's
And
right.
and if I know someone else has a good spirit, I'm gonna take up for them because I'm not on here doing this. You don't see me
Right.
nowhere. Don't nobody see me nowhere but here.
Right. Right.
mhm.
And like I always say, no one is perfect. No one's
Yeah,
100%.
I'm
All of
not
us fall.
perfect, but yeah,
All
no.
of us
Look,
fall short
mama,
of
you
God.
could give me a
All of us.
spanking if you knew some stuff I did. You would be giving me a spanking.
You probably turn around and give me one too. Ha!
For real. So I'm not trying to act like I'm some holy. Oh, I eat salads and I make veg. Just because I eat vegetarian food, don't mean shoot. Don't get it
Man,
twisted. You know what I mean?
it ain't that
Come on
type of
now.
party. No, we ain't saying that.
Nobody ain't taking my laughter, my light, my freaking humor. No one can take that from me. In the moment, I'm gonna be who I am, and that's who I want Golden to be. I don't ever want her to not be who she is. I like everything about her and her flaws, and that's how I feel about the people I love that's in my life. I love
Yeah.
their flaws too, because ain't nobody
And
perfect.
mama
And if you don't love somebody's flaws, you don't really love them.
and mama does too. Mommy loves her very, very much. Very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just feel like,
And I get
people
with her when
say,
she wrong. If she wrong, I get with her. Now tell me I do. I get with her when she wrong. But I love her.
and
That's my baby.
I just feel like too, like if people say, they're so glad to have you out your life, they're so glad, that they don't have to deal with you or put up with you no more. I just don't understand why people continue to talk about you. Like I just feel like if you have, decided to go your separate ways with someone and you no longer want to be in connection with that person, you just don't talk about it or think about it anymore. You move forward with your life.
That's what I would think.
I think that. You know what I mean? Like, and
this blew me off my seat. This blew me off. You got a good, like, today. I don't care if it's not 100 or 300 or 1,000 people here. You blew me off my seat today. I'm not even gonna. You blew me off my seat with this live, girl.
It's just a lot, and there's more. There's more. But anyway,
I think we're getting a little sleepy now.
I gotta go to bed. Yeah. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna play a bop on the way out, y'all, and I'll be back with another live tomorrow, y'all. So if you want to come back and visit, we got a few more things to talk about. Yeah. But thank you, Nafisa, for coming up and joining us. It's so good to have you back. I hope you come back more. Yeah. And we'll talk. We always talk outside. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it, child, so I can go to bed because I'm tired.
Okay, girl.
All right, girl. I will talk
Love you,
to
Mom.
Love you too, Nafisa.
And everybody who joined, thank you so much for your time.
And hello to everyone, and love and God bless everybody in that chat. Yeah, everybody. Barry, you too. Yeah,
everybody that was here. And so we're gonna go ahead and end it with a bop, y'all. We will talk to y'all on tomorrow's live. We are signing out, y'all.
Signing out.
So Golden, Mama Warrior, and Nafisa, we out, y'all. Bye.
The soul of humanity cries. A roof above, a shelter from the storm, a gentle hand to keep a spirit warm, a plate of food, a mind that's free to learn, a simple peace, a righteous wage to earn. That's right. These are the needs to better rock in the base, the sacred ground of the whole human race. But the screen is screaming, selling something cheap, while the real world babies cry themselves to sleep. Can't ignore it. We are human. Blood and bone and soul. Say it loud. With a right to be loved. The right to be loved. A right to be made whole. This is our slave. This is our sacred song. In the eyes of the creator. It's where we all belong. We are human. Worth more than they can price. Beyond the hateful whispers and the loaded gun. Yeah, they're painting pictures, twisted and unreal, teaching our children how they ought to feel. All that value is in the label on your shoes, or the filtered life you desperately choose. They magnify the hate, they celebrate the greed, and plant a poison, a suffocating weed. We gotta reach our children, pull them from the glow and show them a beauty that the media don't know. Let them know. No take the vision, the mission of the television, spitting division, a mental prison. Got the youth chasing life, addicted to the feed, ignore the hunger, the fundamental need. Nigga love your vitals on the digital stage, present and future artists in the ritual cave. Now they gotta break the cycle, gotta cut the cord. The real word is powerful, mightier than the source. We teach them about their history, teach them about their grace, teach them about the power in every single face. Let's go. We are human. Loud and bold and soul. Everyone got a right to be loved. Got the right to be loved. A right to be made whole. This is our story. This is our sacred song. In the eyes of the creator. There we all belong. We are human. Worth more than they can price. The other hateful whispers and the loaded gun. You will build a world where every voice is heard. Every single one, from the suburbs to the curb. Love is not a whisper, but a mighty thundering word. A word of action, breaking the chain. A word of power, washing out the pain. It ain't a feeling. mother, father, every single fraction of the unity, holding it down on the ground. Time to get loud, make a revolutionary sound. Look a child in the eye, I tell her that they mad. I tell them this spirit, something that don't lie and shine. I tell them knowledge is the weapon, love is the shield, and the truth is the harvest. We gonna grow in this field, yeah. We are human. Oh yes, we are. Teach for children. Learn power. Teach for truth. Reach where you plant the roots in the fruit. See the fruit. We are human. A right to live. Right to live. Oh. Teach the truth. Reach where you plant the roots. See the fruit. We are human. Sing the song. On this They don't know her like I do. Nah. Golden. She moved through the city with her hair held high. Pretty brown skin with a storm inside. Everybody see the glow, they don't know the pressure. Smile so warm, but her heart no weather. Late nights riding while the skyline blur. Trying not to cry when the memories occur. Had to learn fast, everybody ain't loyal. Some people love you long as they control you. Now she move careful, energy expensive. Too many fake vibes hiding in the friendship. Used to give love with her hands wide open. Now every scar got the whole vibe frozen. They don't know her like I. No, they don't know. She goes by golden, soft voice, deep soul, hope or glowing. She goes by golden. City lights dancing with her heart stay open. Long dark roads, but she still stay focused. Everybody watching, but they don't really know her. Too much grace with the games they throwing. Real love, rare, so spirits they got it. Beautiful soul, but the pain left marks in it. Mirror tell the truth when the lights go dim. All the things she carry weight heavy within. She survived nights she don't even speak on. Still finding peace while the whole world ain't wrong. Funny how the love disappear when you're healing. Funny how the fate come around when you win. Now she trusts God more than people intend. Just cause smiles hot and being hidden the deep. She's still soft-hearted but she way less naive. Can't keep pouring love where there's nothing received. Still dancing slow through the hurt and confusion. Trying not to lose herself chasing illusions. She survived the fire. Still glowing through the storm. Still still dangerous. Still chosen. She goes back golden. Slow so deep made the whole room notice. Heavy lies couldn't break what was chosen. Still standing tall while the whole world folding. She goes back golden. Heartbreak turned to pentatic. Now the tears got rhythm when she's singing. And they still don't know her like that. They still don't know her like that. Spend so much time looking for love in strangers. Spend so much time. Spend so much time letting outside voices shake the mirror. But at the end of the night, when the lights fade, when the city cried, when the tears dried, we still got